Alright, so basically this is part 2 of this video right here, and I do reuse some tips just because they're so useful and you might be new, so let's go. Alright, starting off with the banner, the first thing you guys need to know is VIP. Alright, if you already don't have VIP, get it, man. This is 20% less summoning price, exclusive name tag, not just because the name tag's alright, like my name's kind of short, it doesn't show the rainbow, but you also get 2 times gold, I mean 2 times gems in the time chamber, so that's really good. But that 20% price off, that's just great right there. It's 40. That's 40 gems instead of 50. I'll take that over any day. Besides that, the VIP also adds on to the mythic and legendary pity, which I do recommend. Here's another tip: 20 to 16k gems. If you already don't know, that is the mythic pity. All right, 20k gems without VIP and 16k gems with VIP. And then we also have legendary pity, right? Comes along with it. 2.5k gems without VIP and 2k gems with VIP. So go ahead and save up that gems for the mythic or legendary that you want, but I recommend just saving it for the next update because you never know if these units will get washed. All right, our Rima might get washed for the next update, so I pray for this man. All right, hopefully he's still the best DPS unit. I don't want to use all my gems, but hey, I got a lot stored, so this man might have to go away. But besides that, wait for good banners. All right, good banners that I recommend are things like for the mythic, Arima, legendary, Irwin, and epic Speedwagon. Sometimes we don't get some of those since you know, the banner just wants to be a little bit, but it's all right. All right, if you could wait for those as a new player, do it. It's great because you not only get a legendary, you might get a mythic along with it and a pretty decent epic, so pretty good deal. But besides that, for the banner, just don't summon. All right, just wait for the next update. If you already have all your units, don't summon. If you don't have new units or like great units, you might want to get a Rima or a Shanks, other units like that. But like I said, you never know if these other characters might get washed. A Rima might get washed from, like, I don't know, like some stupid character like Chopper. I feel like is the One Piece update gonna come out? Because if it is, Chopper's monster point might wash a Rima. Hey, hey, they gotta add that. That's an amazing unit right there. But yeah, if you want to be conservative and you think the new units might wash these other ones, then go ahead and wait for the next update. Besides that, some units that you guys want to aim for in each category is Arima, Shanks, Juzo, Katakuri for the mythics, Dio, Irwin, Bulma for the legendaries, Speedwagon, Jotaro for the epics, and Sanji for the rares. That's mostly for the new players, but if you're kind of mid to late game, then that's also some units to look up for, but most people already have them at this point. Besides that, yeah, Time Machine, right? Time Machine, if you already don't know, which I don't know why nobody knows, everybody should know about this point. Time Machine gives 2 times gems if you're you know, premium or VIP. That's 6 gems every 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's pretty good. That's like 1,000 overnight. But if you don't want to do this, you have a good PC, a good loadout, just macro overnight, all right? Or when you're busy working, school, etc., you get like 4k with my method. Shameless plug, but I have other videos that shows pretty amazing macro strats. That's how I got these many gems. But yeah, Time Machine if you want to do it, macro if you're a beast. Moving on from there, we got raids, all right? Most of these raids tips are actually pretty new, which is upgrade the legendary before evolving into a mythic. Upgrading in terms of trait, all right? If you already don't know, legendaries, they only take 1 remnant, and then mythics, they take 5 remnants. So for example, if you want to evolve Akaza into mythic Akaza, you might want to evolve the normal legendary Akaza first before evolving, just because they will carry the trait. And as you can see right here, if I evolve Akaza, 1k remnant, all right? And then once he turns into a mythic, look how much it costs to evolve him. Let's say this is a mythic Akaza, 5k remnants. That's 4 more. 4 more, that's crazy. Remnants are crazy to get already. Like, I ain't trying to spend Robux. Just save up those remnants. Hey, and that's a free trait if you're lucky, I guess, which I'm not. Besides that, use your brain, right? That's honestly not a new tip. I don't know why people are not using their brain. They keep farming at wave 1. They farm at wave 1. They don't farm at like wave 5 and start defending. Like, why do people do this? Do they just want to aggro people? Like, just make them aggressive? Because it makes me aggressive, honestly. Just annoys the hell out of me, because then our defense is shit. We die and then we lose. Actually, I never lost with the brain dead team. It just makes the raid slower, but that's the point. You want to get those 5 raids, and playing with the public lobby might not be the greatest. And that's why you want to play with Discord users, all right? Discord, that's another tip. Discord, they usually have some good raids up in there. Go look for like the higher up ones, because they usually carry. And if you have a good brain, they allow you to raid with you. But not only that, you can also raid with other people if you're doing these solo, which I don't know why you're doing them solo anyways. And from that, I recommend doing the Demon Slayer raid, all right? Every other raid is kind of mid. Naruto, L raid. Naruto's kind of dog shit, alright? AOT, kinda mid. You could get Aaron if you want to flex, go ahead. But Demon Slayer is a huge W just because Akaza is free, although it might take a lot of work. Akaza is a pretty good replacement for Arima if you already don't have him, since he has good damage. And also Rengoku, great replacement for Arima if you have Rengoku, of course, since he might cost 16k gems depending on your luck. But if you have Rengoku, go ahead and evolve him over Akaza. But I just recommend going for Akaza since he's free. But out of all of them, just get Arima, right? Arima the best. And then the last thing that I need to say is that buying evolution materials first is the best thing you could do in raid, alright? For every raid, there's evolution materials that you need to actually evolve them. Like for Akaza, you need these beads right here, 100 blaze shards for them each, which is pretty decent, pretty expensive, but you want to get those first before actually getting the Akaza unit, just because these units not only stack up with a lot of shards, but you could get them through raids and capsules. Like these capsules right here, you could get them, and at the end of every raid, you could also get Akaza. I was hoping I was gonna get Akaza there, but my luck is pretty trash, so I guess I didn't get him. But yeah, buy evolution materials first before buying the raid units. Now, starting away from the raids, let's move on to story mode. Alright, some of these things you might already know, and some people might not. Which the first thing you need to do is to play with other people or use the Discord. I recommend using Discord for everything. If you have challenges, raids, story modes, etc., you can play with other people. Doesn't matter if they're strangers or not. It'll all go towards your quest and make the raid easier or whatever you're doing. Alright, and of course, if you already don't know, do the hard mode. Alright, just don't be lazy. Do the hard mode. That's an extra 2,800 gems on top of the normal, which is in total 6,000 gems in general if you do normal and hard, so that's pretty good. And then during the update, like I say this, during the update, you want to collect the food. Alright, don't feed them to other units, use them for evolution, because like we've seen with the Tokyo Ghoul one, if you go to Tokyo Ghoul City and do any of these, you get the coffee, right? But you're actually gonna need the coffee for evolution. Like you need coffee for Arima's briefcase to turn Arima into this Arima, which is way better than the normal one. So for the next update, just grind story mode or infinite, save those foods, and then evolve the unit that they might have. Alright, and then from there, grind the secret units while you can, just because not only do they give 8,000 per gold, but they're secret units. Alright, you might need them for trade, and like I said, they're great for gold grinding. You know, go get you know, the mask or whatever and trade him over to that guy sitting on the chair. I don't really want to go, I'll go over to him, whatever, but trade this guy 100 masks, get the secret unit Renji right here, and you could sell him for 8,000 gold, which if you're low on gold and you're that desperate, then hey, go for it. And honestly, I might need to sell Ace, which yeah, I'm kind of running low. But besides that, let's move away from story mode and get into the infinite. I've already said this before, but completing the daily rewards for all infinites is great, alright? That's 200 per daily reward for the infinite, and if there's 6, 200 times 6, that's 1,200, plus adding on the fact that you get 200 every 50 wave, I believe around 200 gems, that's another 1,200, around 2,400 gems every infinite that you complete. That's pretty good. It also comes with EXP and of course food, so that's a nice add-on. But adding on to that, the best infinite map, if you want to just like maximize your gems, is Namek, just because they all give the same amount of gems, I believe, and Namek is the easiest. So stop at wave 24, collect those gems, and restart all over again. Now, if you're looking for the best AFK map and best gem food EXP map, that is Marineford. Alright, I recommend doing Marineford just because it's easy. You get the second best food, unless you want to grind Ghoul City if you're like online. Just AFK with Marineford. Alright, they get good food, get good gems, good EXP, etc., and you spawn at the start, which I've already, like I said, I've already done a bunch of macros on this. You can go ahead and check it out, shameless plug, but Marineford is probably the best map since they're the easiest in terms of killing and placements. Now, on to challenges. Alright, there's not a lot of tips for challenges, except for the fact that I want to say is that play with other people. Like I said, use Discord. It makes it easier, plus it adds on to your daily challenges or quests, whatever you want to call it. And don't do Go Challenge. Please don't waste your time with that. That's a whole gem, that's a whole extra gem challenge, a whole starfruit challenge, or maybe taken away from your infinite or raid. Alright, don't do gold challenges. They're just not worth it. 200 gems or 200 gold, my bad. 200 gold for that? Are you kidding me? Can we please get like a gold infinite or something so we can get more gold? Or at least that's just me. I'm poor. Maybe it's just me. Alright, maybe that's just a skill issue. But yeah, they really need to add some other way to get more gold. And then moving on to the last tips, which is Bulma. Alright, Bulma, you want to go to her for the evolution items. Every 30 minutes she pops up, and then for an hour she's gone. Or I got it backwards, an hour she's up and 30 minutes she's gone. And every time she pops up, she could come up with some good items like evolution items. For example, like I said, Arima's briefcase. You could buy that for 7,000 gems. If you're rich on gems, buy it for Arima if you don't want to grind the star fruits, and then boom, evolved mythic. But if you do have the star fruits, get them. But I still recommend saving up for the next update since they might have better units. And then if you have extra gold, which that cannot be me right now, go ahead and buy the tickets. You know, that's the extra summon. But yeah, that's just my tips. If they help you, definitely leave it in the comments below. If I made a mistake, or if you want to add on to more tips that I didn't like cover in this video, leave it in the comment below as well. Reply to my like pinned comment or something like that so more people can know about it. But besides that, I'll see you guys in the next update, and yeah, good luck.